Hotep seems to be the motherfucking passcode now. You know what I'm saying? That's the pussy passcode. Hotep, the pussy passcode. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, sweetie? Hotep. Oh, this nigga gonna get some pussy now. You know what I'm saying? He said Hotep. You know what I mean? It's like we need. That's when we know we under mind control. You know what I'm saying? That's when we know you're on mind control. You know what I'm saying? We got to get past, you know what I'm saying? We got to get down to the heart. See, that's why you got to shift this consciousness from your heart. And that heart is how you feel. Because you know, and I know I can get a lot of applause, you know there's so much shit you've seen in this social circle where you sit there and do the shit but go, this shit is fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? I ain't put my hair like that. But you say, oh, sister, that's beautiful. Brother, you looking like a king, brother. But you know that shit is stupid. You know what I'm saying? You know niggas will rob your flip-flops. You wear that shit around your hood in Newark or some shit. Walk around with goddamn Hotep flip-flop. Niggas will, you be walking home, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, I was just trying to open up my chakra. That's why I was walking. No, your fucking sandals got robbed, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So when you shift it from your heart, you get what I'm saying? When you shift it from your heart, it's like what happens is everything, you start to feed everything that you were your entire life. You start to understand the true self. Like, now I understand why I did that when I was 6. Now I understand why I did that when I was 7. Now I understand why I did that when I was this. You understand yourself, and you understand why you're here. If you feed in your brain, you start thinking you this fucking messiah or some shit that came to save these wretched black people who cannot save themselves. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Who cannot save themselves. Everything you need is in you. It's here. You don't need nothing from nobody. It's in you. The only thing that you could say you need is maybe someone who's done something to give you some pointers to get to yourself. Right. You get what I'm saying? And that's it. You get what I'm saying? And really, you still do it, because I was going to do this show regardless. The fact that you are here, you did it yourself. You get what I'm saying? The fact that you are here, you did it yourself. So with that being said, when you look, when you start coming from the heart, and how do you do that? Because I know motherfuckers won't ask, but how do you do that? How you do it is you want to know this knowledge for no other reason than to know. For no other reason but to know. Not to tell nobody, not to save nobody, not to speak on and on nobody, not to drop no science nowhere, not to help your brother, not to help your dirty sister who can't get out off of church. None of that. Not to help crackheads, not to help no babies. None of that. You need to know just for you to know. And when you become a knower, your light shines so bright, the people around you, ironically, that you're not trying to help, will see you for help. Because your light will start to shine. When your brain starts to shine, all you did was just have a fucking argument. That's just another argument. You get what I'm saying? I had niggas I used to argue with since we was little, just homeboys. Now, fuck that nigga, I ain't like that movie. Fuck, that movie was hot. And then by the time I started dealing with this, when I was at the brain level, nah. When I became at the heart level, the only thing I used to say to my nigga was like, yo, man, let's go get a turkey burger. And and the nigga just sat there. Well, what do you think about that? What do you think about this? Because it becomes self-evident. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Self-evident. Mm-hmm. And like I said, when you are always reaching out with a fucking saying, you get what I'm saying? That means you're trying to provide evidence. Why are you trying to provide evidence when you're supposed to be doing something that's supposed to be self-evident? You get what I'm saying? Self-evident. You get what I'm saying? So again, how do you do it? How do you come from the heart? You just got to know just to know. Not know to repeat, know to teach. Why? And I've been tested on it so many times, if for no other reason, this kind of way. Because I never remember shit. You get what I'm saying? And believe me, I got a memory like a fucking elephant. You get what I'm saying? I remember my diapers being changed. Real talk. And I remember my aunt stuck me with a pin. Real talk. You get what I'm saying? So I have a memory like I forget because I'm not trying to remember it to repeat to you. You get what I'm saying? I went to know it for myself. and it comes up as it comes up. You know what I'm saying? I remember having this mind as a kid and wanting a fucking bottle. And I remember losing my conscious mind as a kid because I would, bump your knee, get fucked up, ass whippings, you know what I'm saying? You can't find your blankie. All of that shit started adding up, and I remember it was like I was going farther and farther away. And then I thought about this, I used to always remember I had this mind, break down Kabbalah and all that shit. But then I said, well, if I had this mind, why wasn't I thinking of nothing deep? I said, okay, even with your great mind that you picked up where you left off, when it manifests here, it's still in question mode. So there's no reason to come. There's no reason to come here as the all-knowing. If you came here to learn. So I remember coming, knowing, and being conscious, and the person in my mind that I am, then losing that and just becoming regular human guy, based upon touching the stove and disappointments. You know what I'm saying? Disappointment. Now, depending on your life, because I see Moon Chief, I can't remember stuff like that. Guess depending on your life, you get what I'm saying, how many traumatic things you may have had. Now, traumatic, not seeing your moms get thrown down the stairs, but it was hurting. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you was a little bit more monkeying around, and you was busting up your knee a little bit more. You get what I'm saying? These things, shock you into protecting the body. You get what I'm saying? So it's instead of just doing, when you look, you just do crazy shit. You walk on the edge of shit, you know what I'm saying? Jump roof to roof. But the more you get hurt, the more you want to protect the body. So protecting the body gives rise to the ego. So the real thoughts you have get suppressed. I can't remember in detail. I remember flashes like anybody, but doing meditations and probing, I remember having this conscious mind in a baby's body. Like, couldn't do shit. I'm like, this bitch just stuck me with a pin out, kicking her fucking teeth, but just couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And like, goddamn, I hate these people. I hate these motherfuckers, but couldn't do nothing. I want to go to bed and all that crazy shit. I will give me some cookies, motherfucker. Cookies now. And you know what I'm saying? You was that person, but after a while, I was like, you just sitting there pouting, eating broccoli, going, I hate these motherfuckers. Becoming more and more human. You know what I'm saying? Becoming more and more human. So the best advice for any form of consciousness, know just to know. Look under every rock. Just know just to know. Don't even, know just to build in a circle. You know what I'm saying? I just hear my hair is just a sewing circle. You know what I'm saying? When you was just a sewing circle. Somebody asked when I was a baby. This is when I was a baby in diapers on the bottle, getting my diaper changed. I remember these things. And as I grew up and hit my knee, got disappointed for toys or lack of toys or having to share my shit, I remember getting more protective of the body, and it felt like my mind was going back, which it was going to the subconscious mind. So when I became full-blown conscious, I started having these memories again. So as I was saying, this shit is about the heart. You get what I'm saying? A heart. This shit is a repair on yourself. Facebook is fun. Y'all see me on it every day bullshitting. You never see me trying to teach on that motherfucker. Having fun. I do what the shit is for, to put up some bullshit and to laugh at some bullshit. Let's not, what I'm saying? Right. Let's not kid ourselves like we fucking in Egypt on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? This shit is for some bullshit. This shit ain't for sitting around kissing anybody's ass. Oh, Queen! Oh, Queen! What did you do with your hair today? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? And you want to say it, and I'm comfortable with saying it because, as I said, I'm coming from the heart. You don't give a fuck about half that shit you see. You know that shit look funny. That shit look funny. You ever see, the picture with the black man kissing a pregnant woman's stomach? And niggas is like, oh, that shit's priceless. Like, motherfucker, and don't do it for me. I need a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm coming from the heart. And don't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? That picture with the black woman with the earth in her stomach. Yeah, motherfucker, you could read that. You should know that from your mother. So you don't need a picture to back some shit up like that. Even white people call this motherfucker Mother Earth. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Right. I need something more challenging. You know what I'm saying? That's not challenging to me. You know what I'm saying? Challenge me with some shit. You know what I'm saying? Challenge, nigga, challenge. Who's got there? That black man touching a black woman's finger at the beach. Niggas is oh, that is just so fucking beautiful. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? You can go to Walmart and touch a nigga's finger. You know what I'm saying? Challenge, nigga. Your niggas got to go a little bit harder than that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, oh, this is so lovely. This is so lovely. The black woman walking in the sand with a fucking head wrap on. Ooh! The ancestors would be proud. When you show me any African talk about some proud ancestors or from mediocrity, you know what I'm saying? Oh, a nigga just hugging a black woman and they both ain't got no shirt on, but the photographer managed to blank out her nipples. The ancestors would be proud. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We got to do better. We got to do better as a people. You know what I'm saying? We got to do better as a people because this shit here is not enough. You know what I'm saying? I had enough because that shit ain't enough. You know what I'm saying?